Welcome back everyone to Ottoex, a channel where we feature some interesting vehicles from around the world here on YouTube. Today in front of me is a familiar vehicle if you've viewed our channel before. This is a 1998 Toyota Toyoace double cab truck. These are similar to the Hiace trucks. They were kind of synonymous for a few years when they both just had different badging, Hiace truck, Toyoace. This one only has 80,000 miles. It is four-wheel drive with a part-time transfer case. Previously owned by a paint company in Japan, we imported it in 2023, sold this one to a customer out in North Carolina who enjoyed it for a year, put a lot of love into it. As you can see, it's changed a little bit in appearance. Some very nice, tasteful upgrades were made by the owner and sent it back out to us to sell. Here we are, about 2 years later, and it stands so beautifully. This is a really dialed-in truck, guys. We have a tow hitch added, Toyota factory TRD matte black wheels wrapped in new BFG all-terrain KO2s. It has a dash cam, a backup cam, a Pioneer head unit with 4-inch speakers in the front, 6-inch speakers in the back, as well as a sub. Bluetooth, Android, Auto, Apple CarPlay compatible. It's ready to rock, as you can see. We'll walk around the outside a little bit more. We'll give you a tour inside, and then we'll take it for a drive. This truck is really well kept and maintained. These are impossible to find in this configuration. For those of you watching, if you know that, then you definitely know what I'm talking about. Most of them available for sale are fire truck configurations. So finding them in this standard civilian spec commercial truck config is really hard. So we've got these really nice updated TRD Pro wheels wrapped in brand new BFG KO2 tires. Suits the truck really well, quite an upgrade over the original Steelies, 15-inch Steelies. There's a matching spare in the bed. Up front, you do have your manual locking hubs to kind of engage and disengage four-wheel drive. It is a part-time four-wheel drive system, so you do have a separate standalone transfer case with a high and low range gear selector lever inside, which is about as durable as it gets. This bed is pretty cool. All three sides, tailgate, left and right sides, fold down to create a flatbed space if needed. Shingo just low is what that says. That was kind of the trim for this type of bed cab configuration. There's the model and the selling dealer, Iwate Toyopet. So check the photos on our gallery to see how this rolls up. This has zipper access. Get a peek inside the bed. Just some dirt and grime. We didn't clean the bed. And there's your matching spare, as well as a spotlight back there. Really cool, really hard to find these with this factory canopy, canvas cover, and that whole setup. So let's take a look inside. Super utilitarian door cards, roll down windows, armrest, of course manual locks and manual windows, glove box. This one does fortunately come with all of the ownership literature, owner's book, and all of that stuff from its life in Japan. Three-seater up front. We've got shoulder belts and a lap belt in the center. This folds up for engine access. Factory all-weather Toyota mats covering a factory vinyl floor. Clean headliner, dome light, all that good stuff. Crack-free dash. Some really nice added cup holders that were done here by the previous owner, because these trucks just don't come with factory cup holders, kind of a 90s Japanese car thing. Great solution though. Look in the back. Even more utilitarian door cards. Roll down window. Big bench here. Shoulder belts on the side, and again, lap belt in the center. This is a really durable cloth material used exclusively in these commercial Toyota trucks. It holds up really, really well, believe it or not. Again, vinyl floor, all-weather cover, and here is part of the upgraded stereo system. It sounds great, professionally installed, of course. Something the previous owner spared no expense on. Little storage cubby here with another koozie. And yeah, let's swing around. Front. Truck's in really good shape for what it is. 99% of these just got used up and beat up in Japan. Driver's side. Door card. Seat is in good shape. Not something you see every day, especially in a commercially used vehicle. Brake fluid reservoir cover here. Kind of an interesting spot for your brake fluid fill, but in these cab overs, that's kind of how it goes. So here is your transfer case lever, and then your 5-speed shift lever. Why don't we swing in, show you some of the controls. 129,000 kilometers, which is just about 80,000 miles on the clock. Shift lever, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And then you got reverse there. Shift's nice and solid. This truck has just a very overall solid feeling to it. There's your upgraded Pioneer head unit. Bluetooth, all that fun stuff. Push button to engage your four-wheel drive after you've locked your hubs. HVAC controls, no AC in this model, was rarely optioned in these. Added USB port here, done by the previous owner here in the States. Clock, hazards, ashtray, and cigarette lighter. Really nice added on top of the original rear view mirror. This is a backup camera, dash cam, all that stuff is built in there. That's all wired in, professionally installed. Red LED lights installed on the interior. Front lights also have been all converted to LED, making it just a lot brighter, nicer driving experience at night and in low light conditions. So, horn, all that fun stuff. This is an idle adjust knob. You can twist that to increase your engine idle speed. Kind of a common thing we see on these Japanese diesels, especially the Toyotas, the commercial orientated ones. This is a big empty cubby, for those of you wondering. And another cup holder here on the driver's side. So we'll swing out. Look at the other side of the rear here. your door card. Nice steps for both front and rear entry. Toolkit, bottle jack, all that good stuff is stored under there. And there you have it. Just a cool truck. All right. Well, I think it's time to take this thing for a drive. What do you guys say? Got the key here, so let's go and do it. It's a very stout and solid feeling off-road here. We're just on gravel roads, but nonetheless, not a whole lot of rattling other than just a few interior things. Big kind of bus-like steering wheel, which gives a pretty unique driving experience. Sitting on top of the front wheels. It doesn't feel sluggish. With the 5-speed, this 3L is adequately powered. Going about, right around 50 now. 4th gear. And steers nice and straight down the road. Very stable. No mechanical issues. This has been gone through by us as well as the previous owner who maintained it adequately. Shifts nicely through all 5 gears. We're still in 4th. Think of it like a more reliable Volkswagen Syncro Doka. Those are popular utility vehicles. This is like its much more reliable and fuss-free Toyota cousin. So from 95 and up, these Hiace and Toyoace trucks got repowered with the 3L, which is the 2.8 liter diesel. Prior to 95, they had the 2L, which is the 2.4 liter diesel. Paired with the 2.4, really 65, 70 is kind of the max comfortable capable cruising speed. With the 3L, you gain a little bit more leg room as far as that top end goes. 70, 75, 80 is kind of where I would drive this, probably 70 to 75. I just think beyond that, it just gets a little loud and it's not where these are designed to be. Keep in mind, these were designed for Japanese roads where the highway speed limit, at least back when these were sold, was 80 kilometers per hour, which is about 50, 55 miles per hour. So this is what they were designed for. That said, you can go safe highway speeds in North America with these trucks. But by no means is it a V8, V10 domestic setup. They do pretty well in fuel economy. You'll see probably averaging around 20 miles per gallon, I would guess, 20, 21 miles per gallon with this 2.8 liter diesel. What did you think of this truck? Would you guys use this? Do you have them in your country in four-wheel drive and in this configuration? We love to know. Leave us comments. We read every single comment, and we're always curious to hear your stories with these vehicles and what you think of them. Whether you're just an enthusiast or a potential customer, we post these up for everyone, for the world to enjoy, to learn more about these trucks and to share in them with everyone. So we appreciate you guys watching. We love making them. We've got more videos in the pipeline as always. So if you enjoyed, give us a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, ring the bell. We always appreciate the support. It helps us keep making more of these and featuring more unique vehicles on our channel. Not everything we feature is for sale, but many of them are. And thanks for coming along on the ride with this 98 Toyoace. We hope to catch you guys on the next one.